Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew Sorensen, and welcome for our first market update for spring here in September. Well, some great properties to kick you off with, some recent results of ours. Number 64 Burwood Drive. Now, this property was on the market with another agent for 132 days. We sold it in just on 40 days for $502,000. This was a great little investment property for the area here, but it just does go to show that in a changing market like this, you really want to make sure you've got an experienced agent who can navigate the ups and downs of a market. And what we're finding locally now is, because we've been in a rising market for some 8 years now, if you've got less than 8 years experience, the agents in that sort of calibre at the moment are really battling unless they've got some really good quality mentors around them. So process always gets you sold over price, and that's what we've found. And using the auction method, we're having some really great results with properties that we're taking over from other agents that haven't sold, as well as our new stock as well. Another great property that we sold was number 4 Windermere Avenue at Charmhaven. Now, this is the second time I've worked for these clients. We sold this property prior to auction as well for $405,000. Some great new properties to kick off spring. Number 19 Yolana Avenue at Halikalani. Now, this is a beautiful 5-bedroom home with a study. It's got heaps of land around it, plenty of living area. We're kicking this one off with a price guide of $670, so we hope to see you there at the auction. We're expecting this one to sell prior as well, given the amount of inquiry we're having on this one now that it's just been launched. Another great home to tell you about, number 47 Balmoral Drive at Gorican. And this is a renovated 3-bedroom home. It's got a separate lounge and dining area, great kitchen and bathroom in the home with plenty of room out the back for a swimming pool or tool shed or perhaps a granny flat. And this home's kicking off with a price guide of $410 using the auction method. We hope to see you at the open home on that one, and we'll keep you posted over the coming weeks how that one goes also. It gives me great pleasure to announce number 10 Olney Drive at Blue Haven. Now, this is the second time I've sold a property for this vendor, so I'm really glad to be invited back, and it's actually the second time I've sold this property also. So this home's kicking off with a price guide of $525,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage design, easy access to the freeway and schools there, and we're expecting this one to be quite popular with the first home buyers that we're seeing in the marketplace now, and also a lot of local people that are actually selling down and downsizing. So I'll keep you posted on this one over the coming weeks. Once again, an auction property. So what are we seeing out there at the moment? Well, just recently we've had the first increase passed on by the banks from the increased cost of funding. So Westpac and St George have just put their interest rates up 0.1%. So I was expecting this for some time, and the people, as you know, you've been talking to me personally, and I've been passing on my thoughts that we will see interest rate rises coming through this year despite what the Reserve Bank of Australia is saying. So their rhetoric is that there won't be any interest rate rises. Well, I can tell you that that's rubbish, because the cost of funds is going up around the world. America has had interest rate rises. Europe's had interest rate rises. So naturally that will pass on to the cost of funding, and let's not forget that banks are fair weather friends. So the banks actually work for their shareholders. Shareholders do not like it when the margins are squeezed. So one thing we are going to see is regardless of what the Reserve Bank says, increased costs of funding passed on to the consumer. So it started with Westpac and St George. You'll see Commonwealth Bank, you'll see NAB pass it on as well. It's just a matter of time. So what does that mean to you? Get your loans looked at. Go see your broker, go see your bank. If you haven't got one, contact us. We'll put you in contact with our people. The reason you want to do that is make sure you got the very best deal, and perhaps look at maybe splitting your loans in half so you got one section fixed, one in a floating variable account. This way you're going to hedge your bets as to what's going to happen in the next 6 to 12 to 18 months as these interest rate rises will come on down. The next thing you probably want to do is just really look at your entire financial situation and see, what is the best structure for you to have. Should you be looking at your investment properties in your own name, or should you be moving them to a self-managed super fund structure? There's plenty of different options. Obviously that's something that an accountant would need to advise you on, but look, we're dealing with this sort of stuff every day. We have plenty of people we can connect you with, but if you need anything, please give me a call. My name's Andrew Sorensen. Look forward to catching up with you soon.